That's when it's my favorite. It makes your eyes twinkle.
Does it now?
Half price if you buy two.
Wow. You again? Is this your store?
No, my father's.
How much?
800 rupees, please.
800 rupees.
Okay, for you, 550.
Incredible. So, does your father usually leave you here alone?
No, he's away fighting the rebels.
Oh. The Indian Army called him up, did they?
No, he volunteered.
Really? Well, if it was my choice, I wouldn't leave you here alone. All right. That's 300.
Better deal. 400 rupees plus Ganesh.
You don't want this. It's broken. See?
You don't know the story? Ganesh fought Parashuram while standing guard at his father's door.
Yes, to defend the honor of his father, Shiva, and got his tusk hacked off for his troubles.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's not for sale. Right on time. Okay, look. 600 rupees. You can keep the change.
Hey, wait! Hey, you need a guide.
Oh? And what'll that cost me?
So she's just gonna leave the store there unattended? Alright. Hello everybody, welcome to Uncharted Lost Legacy. Finally picked it up. I was gonna pick it up a while ago, and then like not long after we finished Uncharted 4. But fucking Walmart stopped carrying it.
Be on that truck
At
before
that
it goes.
point, and they finally got someone in.
So, you're Ganesh. How much for it?
Not for sale.
Okay. That's a good picture. So yeah, they have, I looked up a little bit, but not much. You might recognize Chloe here from Uncharted 2 and a little bit of 3. This one probably. And her partner in this is Nadine. Like, her Sully is Nadine. As far as I'm aware, nobody else from...
Don't get me wrong. Decent technique on the lift. But I'd like my Ganesh back. Please.
Fine.
A for effort, kid.
I don't know where you're putting that, though, but anyway. Mesh figure. Yeah, alright. So yeah, I know that they're, right there. Treasures, photos, optional conversations, and lockboxes are the collectibles in this game. I don't know how many there are. I'm assuming maybe if we go... Yeah, they do have a bonus menu, so I'm going to assume that, we unlock like cheats and that, like the cheats from the, like they have in the other ones, like weapon select and invincibility. Although invincibility I don't think was in 4, but they did have one hit kill.
The bridge is too dangerous.
Listen, kid. It's been really fun. You need to make yourself scarce.
I have a spare bed in the store. 300 rupees. Best deal in all of India.
Okay, no thanks. I need to get on this truck.
Bad idea. The rebels, they hurt people.
Listen. I need to help my friend, okay? Tell you what. When I get back, pizza's on me. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Shit. Damn it.
Sir,
Wait!
sir,
Oh,
please.
God.
My dad, we were eating ice cream. I can't find him. I can't get home without him. He was standing over there.
No, no.
I was standing over
There we go.
and he was gone. Wait, there he is.
Clever little girl. Don't wave at the departing truck. That's, you know, suspicious. So yeah, this takes place after 4. Obviously, if oh, I don't think I said Nadine is her partner from Uncharted 4. You might recognize her as like the kind of bad guy. She does beat the shit out of us a couple times, but I mean, she's less of a bad guy than Rafe was. So I mean, so yeah, we play as these two for this one. I don't know what treasure we're hunting for. Like, I know very little about it. I've seen about the first hour of gameplay, but that's about it.
Okay. Red door. That's it.
I see that we're using a phone now instead of
Better than nothing. Here we go. It's just
instead of a notebook.
Nothing you can't handle.
So I don't know how hard the collectibles are in this game. I know that in the other Uncharted games they weren't particularly difficult. But I do have a collectible guide up that doesn't spoil the story. Gives you very easy to recognize things without giving away why you're there or anything. So, which is how I found all the collectibles in the other Uncharted games. And then, you know, I made my own guide for the first Uncharted, which I thought was useful. And then, you know, I started the guide for the second one, and then, you know, the hard drive that I had that saved on fucking just went out. It was gone. It's like, fuck you, I'm not working anymore. So, and then I never got around to redoing it because it was a lot of work, it was a lot of time, and I think I just went in a complete circle. But yeah, so I never finished my Uncharted guides. I only ever did the first game. So yeah, I can't imagine that this one's like...
Why are they still here? God, get out while you
Let's
can.
go! He's in here! What are you doing? Let's go! Out.
Okay.
Move it!
Like, I can't imagine that this game...
No! I've done nothing wrong! Damn spies. No! Shut up!
Alright, well, let's just continue on.
Get in the truck. Out of here. Move it! Go on! Got the wrong man! I swear to you! I said get in the truck! Now!
Guess I don't
So
know.
I just... Alright, guys. You know, it's weird. I feel like they should be, you know, potentially harassing me at this. Like, right? Like, it seems weird that I'm allowed to walk around when they're, like, rounding up and, like, assaulting everyone else. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I think I just went in a circle again. Which wouldn't surprise me. Let's see, yep. I guess I might be able... I mean, other people are walking through there, right? I can probably just, like...
Hey, hold on. What's your rush? How do I know you're not smuggling something in here? Arms up.
Hey.
It's dangerous to be out so late.
Hey! Where do you live? What are you, deaf? Answer him! I said, where do you live?
Araltazon.
I'm in the middle of something.
It can wait.
Yes, sir.
Meet me inside.
Understood. You, with me. Man the gun.
Sir, what about her?
Just let her through.
You heard him. Get going.
Alright. So yeah, I have no fucking clue what's going on here. Apparently rebels in the city, in the same city, but across the bridge. You know, I don't want to say that, you know, the government may be right on this one, but I mean, it looked pretty happy and nice on their side of the bridge.
Red door.
This side of the bridge seems pretty shitty. Okay, so that's where I need to go. Ooh, that's yellow. Does that mean I can climb it? Probably not. Okay, so now I need to find my way around there. So yeah, I don't know, like... Because, like, they don't go too much into, like, Chloe's backstory or anything. Like, I know that she's another treasure hunter like Nathan is, and I know that she's probably just as, well, maybe not quite as good as him, but like basically, I mean, she just probably finds less exciting treasures, you know? It's not so much that she's not as good as him, it's just that she doesn't get into as much trouble as he does, although, you know, since that she's the protagonist of this game, odds are she's going to get into just as much trouble as Nathan usually does.
Don't smoke. You're useless. I can't say that. You want it?
Right. About to learn about takedowns here, I'm guessing. Stealth. Aha. See, they got the good old stealth from 4 into play. I imagine that this game is basically the same as 4. Just, you know, like gameplay-wise, I imagine it's basically the same as 4. I can't imagine them really changing it all that much. Which is good. I mean, 4 had good gameplay. Obviously, 4 had, like, actual stealth. Whereas 1, 2, and 3 did not have anything near enough to be called, like, real stealth. Since, like, all of its stealth was, like, whether or not the guy had his back turned to you, and, like, that was pretty much it. Okay. Well, I mean, it's that door that I'm trying to get into, right? So, I mean... Of course not. Okay. Feel for the vibration.
Okay.
Oh god, that's how lockpicking works in this game. This is weird.
Oh shit. Great timing.
There we go, got it. And in we go. But are we safe in here? Oh my. Hopefully that's not coming through the fucking...
Pink Lotus.
Pink Lotus?
What the hell does
Sure.
that mean?
Hell does that mean? I mean, shouldn't you know? Oh, probably should avoid those lights.
Didn't see it coming. Long enough.
Okay, so they're not visible from there.
To join the real fight. This place is a shithole.
I actually don't know where those flashlights were coming from, actually. So, okay, anyway. Dodge those. I'm assuming since we don't have weapons, we can't actually get into combat in this. Although I guess I can punch, so, I mean... And they have weapons, but she also didn't pick any of them up from the 2 guards that she took down, and I'm assuming they had at least a pistol with them.
Tired of these small operations. When we take the fight to the tyrants.
Oh.
Asar says he needs more time to prepare.
Let's see if we can just avoid them
Think that
altogether.
for much longer.
Should probably be a little bit more careful with how much I'm running, but... Or with where I'm... Or looking where I'm going, I guess. Okay, got that guy. Was a close one, to say the least. The other guy not coming back. And the whole reason I jumped over there is because I assumed that he would actually, like, come all the way down here, but I guess not. Nope, alright, well. Fuck him then, right? Let's just get the fuck out of here. I see. Gotta actually look at it. Safe. Are you, though? Are you really? Okay, so the collectible is right there. Haha. Oh, that's probably not good.
Indian
Oh,
Army's
there.
not messing around.
Options. What is this? A sterling silver cigarette case. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. I feel like that's not an artifact, but I guess treasure is treasure. Whether or not it's an artifact or not makes no difference. So yeah, I think I saw like the first hour or so of
Take notice.
gameplay, which was basically
was
just chapter 1. But I don't know. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Oh, goody.
There was at least 2 targets. One was the warehouse, the other...
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
You're in the wrong place, girl. What the...
Yeah, kick his ass. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. I mean, you didn't.
There's nowhere to run now.
Oh, there she is. Hey,
You're
Nadine.
late, Fraser. Nice to see you too.
Holy shit! They took out the first squad!
Yeah, we did. Oh wow, look at that. I think I should do that more often. Oh, I bet you that's what that was. There we go.
What the hell was that? I thought you were a professional.
Oh, you should relax. You'll live longer.
Relax. It took me weeks to track down Asov. The man's as unpredictable as they come.
He's just another warmonger with no war to fight.
No, you don't know him like I do. He changes location and routines by the hour. We'd be foolish to take unnecessary risks.
Let's get one thing straight. This is my gig. You want your share? We play by my rules. What's it gonna be?
He's the one with the beard.
That's the spirit.
Surprised she'd go for that considering what happened last time, you know, with Ray.
Handsome.
If you're into psychopaths.
Nobody's perfect. Where's base camp?
Top floor, balcony.
All right. Let's do this.
Had a street route all planned out.
Alright,
Looking for
that's fast.
What do you suggest?
I'll think of something.
Just all the guys down there, sure. Alright, Nadine, where were you? I mean, I guess I know where we're headed. We're headed over there, but... Oh.
Come on. I'll give you a boost up.
So, like,
There you go.
Chloe being a treasure hunter and based on Uncharted 2 and 3, you know, she has all like the same climbing skills and that as Nathan did. Nadine, though, on the other hand, didn't really do a whole lot
Follow
of
me.
climbing in that. Oh, nailed it.
There, that wasn't so bad. Now what?
Patience.
Well, now we just find where the guy who paints ledges.
Up here. Really?
Oh,
Really?
oh. Found, you know. It's always good. The guy does good work. Paints those ledges, man. All those tons for one.
Careful on this one. You sure this is safe?
No.
I mean, there's no way to know that it's safe or not. And I mean, realistically, it's definitely not. I mean, there's no way that climbing on those are safe. They're not meant to have more weight than there is on them.
Come on. This way.
And they look pretty run
Realize we're
down.
moving
But, you
away
know,
from Asov's den.
Yeah, we're taking the long way.
Now I see why you're always late.
I mean, the long way is the fun way, though. Alright. Leap. Oh. Oh. Broke that one, too. That's fine. Oof. You know, they land on those awfully hard sometimes. Like, just every once in a while, like, they'll land on something and it'll just be like, oof. Oh, come on. There it is. Oh. Oh. God. The hell is that? A bullet whistle. Okay, why make a whistle out of a bullet? I mean, is it because you like to put bullets in your mouth? Because that's just like a weird kind of fetish.
No.
Coca 1 to Coca 5, over.
Received, Cobra 1.
Get to the main locus. We have activity. Over.
Copy that, Cobra 1.
Oh, so you've got the tall grass again. No button prompts to actually take them
Where
out,
to now?
which is a little off-putting. It's always nice when you have like the button prompt. It's obviously not necessary most of the time, but it's always just nice to have. Okay, so there we go. Military service lighter. What makes it different than a regular lighter? I mean, is it just, I guess it's just more durable or something? Also, I wouldn't say that treasure. I mean, I see that the good old box with wheels has reappeared for this game from Uncharted 4. It's always handy. At least it makes a little bit more sense there, although I guess depending on what's in it. Because they're awfully big boxes. Oh, hang on. Actually, I need to, apparently move back here. Or maybe not. Maybe that isn't what it meant. Oh, they also... Really, Nadine? You didn't like the way I had the box positioned there. You moved it yourself, eh? How rude. How freaking rude. Oh wait, was there a...
Fraser, in here.
That's where we need to be. But not getting through here without a blowtorch.
I mean, that's fine.
So, now we improvise.
I mean, improvisation.
Doing already.
Where are you off to? Just exploring our options. Sit tight.
I mean, exploration's the name of the game, Nadine. You should know that. You worked with what the fuck was his brother's name now? It was Nathan and Sam. You worked with Sam. I imagine you had to see him do shit like this. Although, yeah, she had to have worked with Sam, right? Because I mean, Rafe's the one who got Sam out of prison and everything. I imagine that Nadine was part of the whole deal there at the same time that Sam was. You found a treasure. A utility spork? We found a spork? No way. That's a treasure. It's also a spork and a bottle opener, which is, I guess, useful. Alright. Well, we're moving this to, I'm assuming, this way. Yep.
Here we go.
Okay, Nadine, look out. Oh! That's fucking funny.
How about we avoid crates from now on?
Okay, good deal.
I mean, she didn't know that it was gonna break the floor, probably. Alright, let's see. Probably, yeah. Whether or not Chloe and Nadine here are gonna be as interesting to listen bicker as Nathan and Sully were, I don't know, but a traveling inkwell, eh? So it just locks, that makes sense. I don't see where the ink would go, though. Alright. Excuse me.
There's some cheap office supplies if you want them.
Man, in the other Uncharted games, we would have been lighting motherfuckers up by this point. I'm being careful because she seems to be in like her little crouch there, which usually means that there's enemies, but I guess not in this instance. Please tell me she caught it. No, thank Christ. Alright, buddy.
Above you.
You are about to have a very, very bad day. Now, I wonder, because based on Uncharted 4, they still had quite a few sections that were forced combat. I'm wondering if, like, how many of those they're going to have in this one.
It's just above us.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Because, I mean, the forced combat... Right, sure, just climb right over her. Why not? Oh, I see. We could have taken opposite sides. Okay. But I mean, if that's the case, shouldn't she have went, like, because I jumped over the left-hand railing, so shouldn't she have jumped over the right one instead of jumping into where I was?
This will just take a moment.
Oh God, this shit again.
There's one.
This is a very, like... Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Oh, that works.
Let's find that disc.
Thank you very much. Watch our backs, yeah?
Yeah. Christ. It's like walking through an antique shop.
He's been a
Man,
busy
you
boy.
wanted treasures. I mean,
How
here
much
you
you
go,
feel?
right?
Enough to keep his little insurrection going
Like-
for quite some time.
What the hell's happening?
Indian
The
Christian.
crown.
Is that it?
No, just looking.
Just browsing.
These are all Indian artifacts.
It's not my fight. Oh,
Oh
horrible.
my.
Lots of curious cats here.
Speaking of.
Good point.
Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of. Alright. Man, there's a lot of shit in here. See, now, antiques, like, I never I understand some of them. Right? Because some of them are really cool. But then there's some where it's like, it's
Destroyer and
it's important, it's expensive, just because it's old. Like, that's it. Like, just because it's old, it's important. And that's not true. Like, a vase is a vase. That's it. Just because it's old doesn't make it any more important than a vase that's made
Salah
nowadays.
and the tiger. Maybe he's closer than I thought.
Yeah. See, now something like that, like, pocket that, why not, right? I mean, not like you really care about the guy who you're taking it from. Yeah, no one will miss this because it's fucking worthless. Because, like, this here isn't a fucking treasure, Chloe. Like, what the hell? Like, that coin would be worth way more. And, I mean, I don't know about you, but I consider treasure something that's worth a lot. And, I mean, that compass, I don't think qualifies. I mean, it might be worth a lot to someone, but I somehow doubt it.
Asshole.
Oh, that's fancy as fuck, man. Also, are tusks, like, hollow like that? Like, I feel like they can't be based on what they do. But at the same time, like, every time I see, like, anything, like, depicting, like, a tusk or that, it's always hollow.
Goddess of wealth.
The goddess of wealth. What the hell is with, like, the Indian deities and, like, the multiple arms? Like, it, like, no other culture that I think of has so many deities that have just arms everywhere. I also don't know where the fuck it is I'm going. I mean, I'm looking around. I'm not seeing any more button prompts than I got. Nadine isn't... Oh, no. Nadine isn't giving me a hand here anywhere. It's not like I have...
Any luck?
Not yet. You?
Oh, wait. What's this? Here we go.
I'll just borrow this.
Okay, well, that's that tusk that I was just looking at. Well, maybe not.
Come here.
That looks promising.
It's locked.
Not for long.
Are you sure you don't
What's
just
that
want to
name?
bust that open
Western
too?
Ghats, Hoysala territory.
Shit.
No, it's all right. Nothing we didn't already know.
Oh. Oh.
Missed it.
Yeah, oh.
Need me to do it?
No.
I mean, just give me a second. Chloe's being very impatient with her own lockpicking skills. And what do we got?
It's beautiful.
A disc.
Time to go.
Hello,
Nadine
final boss, I'm assuming.
Ross. What a pleasant surprise. Careful, brothers. This tiger's got claws.
Asov.
Oh, all these years. And you haven't aged a day.
You're too kind.
Are you looking for work? I hear that Shoreline's under new management.
Temporary setback. Nothing I can't handle.
Of course, of course. Pity though. My men and I could use someone of your caliber. Why are you here? I mean, this isn't your area of expertise.
It is a nice collection, I must say. Chloe Fraser, collector of antiquities.
A thief? You're working for a thief.
Sir, we have a situation.
What?
I'll be right there. The disc.
Oh, right. About that. At first, I mistook you for just an average rebel.
Oh.
But you have managed to find the Hoysala Empire. That's not bad. Their greatest treasure, the Tusk of Ganesh. Now that's not an easy find.
What are you doing?
3 Persian invasions, 3 separate wars, and all these years later, no one has found it.
We're close.
You're lost. And the only chance you have of even narrowing down its location is to find someone who can help you crack this artifact.
Someone with an extensive knowledge of Hoysala society.
Exactly.
An expert in their culture and history.
My rates are reasonable.
A parasite who exploits our struggle to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
You've got balls. I like that. But I don't need any more so-called experts. Shoot them. Throw their bodies in the river.
No need. We'll throw ourselves out.
After them!
Not realize that I was in control of it. Oh, ow, that's clever.
We need to get across the river!
Oh, it's fine. We're fine. Nathan does this all the time. It's luck, right? We're not being shot because we're luck. So, the developer said that, right? Because, like, somebody on Twitter or something said something about how, like, Nathan's supposed to be human, but yet he survives all this stuff. And they're like, oh, it's not that he's surviving the bullet, it's that, you know, the only bullet that actually hits him is the bullet that kills him. He's just lucky and the rest are missing him. And it's like, alright, but if that's the case, then why, whenever, you know, the bullet doesn't hit
What the
him,
hell was that back there?
does he
Messy but
flinch nearly
effective.
as much as he does?
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
It's called improvisation. God, who's being unprofessional now?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means you let Asav get the jump on us. I'm starting to wonder whether you're worth the 50%.
I knew it. You were going to give me up. Because the Libet can't change his spots.
You know nothing about me.
Fair warning. Last person who betrayed me wound up dead. There's
Not because of you.
And your guy better
Nathan
be.
killed Rafe.
Shit! Yeah, well, time to go. Come on! Right behind you.
Like, yeah, the last person who was wound up dead, but it's not like you're the one who killed him.
Oh, this is dangerous! Jump!
Nah, it's fine. Oh, okay, well.
Fuck you! Thanks! Come on!
You still have the disc.
Yeah. Keep moving.
Oh,
Oh, for the love of God!
oh nice. They got fucking
Getting
called.
touchy, huh?
Last doors. Bloody.
Yeah, they're not very sturdy. I do have it on, this easy. It's not, like, there's, There's moderate, light, and explorer. Explorer is the one where it's like there's like almost no enemies. Where it's like you take almost no damage. Like it's almost impossible to die. Where the hell did they use there? Like,
Stop! Keep moving! This is going great. At least it's not pouring rain.
I mean, we're doing fine. We're making good progress upon this thing. Oh god,
Follow me! River's just below! Light up the lights!
And there we go.
Here we go!
Oh, that's probably off as well. I mean, the water's moving. That's pretty quick. Just don't drown. Just try not to. Yeah, just don't drown.
How are we going out there?
On schedule. Should hit land in about an hour.
Great.
The Tusk of Ganesh. No wonder the Hoysala capital was ransacked. Look at this thing. Any luck?
I don't need luck.
I'd say we can use all the luck we can get.
Are you still hung up on Asav's so-called expert? Don't worry.
If Asav's not in the Gets already, he'll be right on our heels. Plus, he's got weapons, transports, hundreds of men.
Like I said, don't worry.
Looks like some kind of key.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay. The trident was Ganesh's weapon. The bow and arrow was Parashurama's. And the axe was a gift from Shiva. The Great Battle.
What?
The battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. I bet we find these symbols. We find the tusk.
Not bad, Fraser.
Yeah, well. You thank my dad for that. Hindu myths were his thing.
Might have rubbed off. You must be proud.
Sun's almost up.
I'll go get ready. Nice work.
There we go, look at that. There's an Uncharted game if there ever was one.
Okay. Nearly there. It's a long way to go to settle an argument.
Just for my peace of mind, all right?
Well, nice view. And look. How weird. I'm sorry I doubted you, Chloe.
This Hoysala?
Hoysala. It's not a modern structure, so we're definitely on the right track. What?
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
No. We've gone nearly 100 kilometers with no sign of Asav.
Glass half full, maybe we got the jump on them.
Unlikely.
I'll find the tusk. Asav's on you.
Understood.
Oh, I see we got a grappling hook.
Yep. Ah, right where I left
I
it.
see we're also getting the cars, and that's probably... Alright, so that since that's chapter 3, we're at almost Well, I guess with the little bit that I did at the beginning, like with the option menus and that I would cut out. I guess we're about at 40 minutes, but I think that's good enough for the first part. Because by the looks of it, Chapter 3 is going to be a little bit longer. I see that we're probably going to have a winch and everything again, because it looks like we've got some muddy roads and that. So if it's anything like Uncharted 4, which it probably is, this will probably be a somewhat open area at least. That'll take us a little bit of time to get through. So that'll be it for this part. So far, it's basically Uncharted 4, but different, which I realize is a weird way to phrase it, but I cannot think of a different way to do it. Which is also a good thing. Like, I enjoyed Uncharted 4. It's not like that's a knock on it or anything. I mean, they also came out with this one not that long after Uncharted 4, so it would be weird if it was vastly different. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and we will continue this on, well, Friday, actually, instead of Wednesday, and you'll find out why then.